Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up doing well. Got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So, I want to start the week off with it's not okay to stay there. All right, it's not okay to stay there, to stay where you're at. Kind of goes a little bit with the last episode I did. It was like, why are you still in the same position? Just some stuff I've been listening to. It's just some really good stuff. Just firing my ears, firing me up every morning. Help me get things done, and it just kind of checks me and just making sure that I'm moving forward in the right direction. And so the last episode was, like, why are you in the same position as you were last year, year before? Really no growth. You're not moving forward. Why is that? Why is everyone else moving forward but you're not? Okay. So we need to check that, and we need to get that fixed and do whatever the small things we need to do to add up to big things to get us moving in the right direction. But this one is, it goes with it, but it's a little bit different, right? So it's not okay to stay there. Meaning, I go through things just like everyone else does. I like losses, whether in life or, family members, pets, whatever, just normal trials and tribulations, ups and downs. Just life just throws you all kind of things. And one of the things I've been seeing lately is just a lot of people hurting out there. There's some people out there that have lost some family members, friends, whatever. And you can just, you can, as you read people's Facebook posts, you can feel the pain through the words. You can, that they're hurting, and I feel for them, but I can also see them staying in the same place. They're not moving. They're stuck. They're frozen. They're kind of, just standing still. And one of the things I was listening to was like, it's all right to cry. Like, if you need to let it out, let it out. But it's not okay to stay there. It's not okay to stay in that state of that down state, that not good mental space state, a depressed state. Like, it's not okay to stay there. Like, things are gonna come, things are gonna hurt, whether it's, like I said, it's life, or someone does something to you you didn't expect, kind of caught you off guard, and you're hurting from it, and you're kind of just frozen in time, and you're not moving. It's not okay to stay there. I know, like, the importance of these videos that I do, because there's videos that I watch that they're important to me. Like, I like, I wake up looking for them to help me get through. So I'm just doing these to kind of do the same thing, and I know there's people out there that will latch onto these things, and it'll resonate with them, and it'll hit them, and it'll just get them moving. Just get their wheels turning in the right direction. Just get their feet just taking another step forward and moving in the right direction. Like, I know people, they were kind of doing videos kind of similar to this, or like meal prepping videos, or like a workout video, and some things are going on in their life that they're gone. Like, the videos are gone. Like, they're not there. Like, their presence isn't really on social media, and then when they are there, that's when I'm saying that they'll make a post of, you can see that something bad had happened. They lost someone or something, and everything else is kind of standing still. And it's like, those people need to understand that they have people that are looking for those meal prep videos, those workout videos, those motivational videos, or whatever, because everyone has their own audience. Everyone has their own people that they look up to, or those people look up to them, and they need to keep that going. And what happens is you fall off because something bad happens, and that's okay, but you can't stay there, because, like, you need to get yourself in the right position to keep winning, but then you also have other people that you need to help keep winning as well. So if you're taking L's, then you're going to help other people take L's as well, because your content isn't out there, your stuff isn't out there, your little channels aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, you know, most of the time, not most of the time, but anytime these videos don't come out, at least for me, is this is because, you know, just something that's coming up and it's just pushing my time back. Like I'm barely making this. I got me a new boxer puppy. Man, it's I haven't had a puppy in a long time, and so it's just training them and running them outside. Anyways, so it's just kind of throwing off my day. But I'm here. I was able to get up at 5. I got up at 5 a.m. this morning, washed my truck. Again, I wash in the morning because it's not hot, and I got a street lamp right here, and garage lights come on, and so I wash my truck, go to 6 a.m. class, help record the 6 a.m. class, take pictures, give some tips, come back home, walk my other dog, then walk this new puppy, shave, do all the stuff I gotta do stuff around the house, do a 3 mile, did 3 miles already this morning. And then now it's, you know, finding time to do this, and then it's time to go train. So anytime my videos come up, you know, just missing, it's just because it's just there's something going on where like the timing's off and I just couldn't get to it. But it's not because I'm in a mental space somewhere where I shouldn't be, and I'm not doing it because I just don't feel, I'm just not mentally in the right place to do it. I know that these things are important, so I have to do them. And I know that whenever things happen bad for me, that I can't stay there. It's important that I not stay there because there's too many people that depend on me. There's people in my academy that depend on me to show up, not just to teach the classes, but they need the words that I speak, the energy that I give, just the presence alone just kind of helps certain individuals just move forward. I got family, I got my pets, I got like all these things going on. Things need to keep running regardless of how bad things get. I just learned that a long time ago. Like the world keeps turning on its axis regardless of how you feel. So, or what's going on in your life. So if it's you're not moving with it, you know, you're getting left behind, and then you're leaving your people behind as well because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing for them. So whatever's going on out there, this is just a mental check for everyone that's kind of dealing with a lot. Like it's you're human, so you got emotions. Like that's what we just have these natural emotions. You're gonna cry, feel angry, feel sad, feel whatever. But you cannot stay in that space. You can't stay there. You have to like get back on the horse, so to speak, and do what you're supposed to be doing. You have to stay fit. You have to work out. You have to eat right. You have to, you know, keep your mind in the right place. You just got to do all these things, because if not, man, if you just like start letting yourself go, your appearance go, your health go, you know, your mental space go, like, it's very hard to crawl back out of that thing. It really is. I've seen people like it's just hard, you know. But at some point they'll climb back out because, you know, once you hit rock bottom, you know, there's nowhere else to go but up. So that's just the biggest fear, I guess, for me, is like I don't want to hit rock bottom. Like I don't want to have to climb myself out of somewhere to get to where I'm already at and then like keep going. I'm already here, so I want to just keep everything moving in the right direction. So it's not okay to stay there. Wherever you're at right now, even if you're doing good, like far as that goes, like I'm a little guilty of that too. Like that's why I competed. I did American Nationals this year. I bought a couple houses. Like there's some things that I did this year, you know, even now that I kind of cut out of my life as far as like eating habits go and stuff like that, because, you know, get a little too comfortable, get a little too complacent with certain things. And so these videos are the things that I hear or listen to, kind of keep those things right there where they need to be. Like, hey, like you're doing good, but there's always more work to do. There's always, you know, there's just better things you can do. You can't stay there. So you got the other thing to that. So you got this, you can't stay there. It's not okay to stay there for the ones that are doing good. You can't just get complacent and then like, because there's always room for improvement. But then you got the other ones that aren't doing good and you're not in the right place. You're letting your health go and your you know, mental space go and everything else. It's not okay to stay there. It's not okay to stay where you're at. You need to get back to doing what you were doing for your benefit and everyone else's benefit around you. So it's important that you take care of yourself and do the things that you're supposed to do so that you can do other things for other people. Like this past weekend, I was able to do some things for some people, a certain individual, because I'm doing the right things. So I have the resources to help someone that needed some help with some finances. But if I'm not taking care of my finances the way I'm supposed to, then if a friend, family member, or whoever needs help and I want to help them and I can't because I'm broke, like that doesn't do that person any good and doesn't do me any good, right? Like, so, but luckily for me, not luckily, because it's just a discipline. I keep my finances the way they're supposed to be, and there's a rainy day, whether it's for myself or someone else, and if I can help them out, I can, or if I want to help them out, I can, because I have money in the bank. I have resources just kind of sitting there, just waiting to be used in case something bad happens. And so, but if I'm not in the right space, and I'm not doing the right thing, and I'm staying in a place where I shouldn't be, then I can't help anyone. And then the other side of that is I got, doing pretty good right now, but I can do better. I need to do better. And I have these things in my face all the time to keep reminding me of that. And that's what these things are here for you to do as well, is just to keep that. If you're doing good, hey, there's more work to be done. Don't settle. Don't get too comfortable, because that's not good either. But then you got the other side of that, like, hey, you're letting yourself go. I was sharing a little story with my team the other day. Like a friend of mine was wanted to train with me a couple years back. I haven't seen him in a long time. And when we trained together, we were the same size, same weight, stuff like that. But then I haven't seen him in years, and he let himself go. Put on a good 40 pounds, probably something like that, 45 pounds. Wasn't shaving, wasn't cutting his hair right, just looked a little like he didn't take care of himself. And he's like, Alvarez, you want to get together? You want to train? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, if you fix yourself, like, you're not taking yourself serious because of the way you look. And obviously you don't take your jiu-jitsu serious because of what we were just talking about. And so if you fix those things, then yeah, we can link up and get back to training. But why would I waste my time with you when you're not even serious about yourself? You're going to come over and waste my time. It's not even going to be worthwhile. Like, I don't do jiu-jitsu and rounds like recreational. I've always taken it as a serious thing. Even when I worked for General Motors and I was doing it, people would call that like a recreational kind of thing, because I was working full time at General Motors. Whenever I went to jiu-jitsu, man, I clocked in like I did for work. Like, that's it, clock in, and then when class is over, I clock out. Like, that's how serious I take my jiu-jitsu. That's how I've always been. I get criticized for that, but I'll take that, because I'd rather take my jiu-jitsu serious and be really good at it than take it as a joke. Like some people that I know, actually a lot of people that I know, and suck at it, because there's a lot of people that suck at it. And so, anyways, this guy was let himself go, and I had to tell him, you want to come hang out in my space, you want to be in my world, you want to be around me, you want to come and train with me, fix yourself up, shave, like fix your hair, man, lose some weight, get back in shape. And some people could be like, oh man, that's foul, like that's, how can you be like that? And like, how can I not be like that? Like I got worth from myself. I have standards. I carry myself a different way than most people do, and everyone should carry themselves that way. Like, why would I allow that into my world? I might get like that. I allow someone lazy and doesn't take themselves serious, or their jiu-jitsu serious, that might infiltrate my space like a weed. And then what happens? I'm not taking it as serious. I'm letting myself go. I'm not shaving and cutting my hair right. Like, I'm not being who I used to be, and I'm being a worse version of myself. That's not happening. That's why I am the way I am with my students and in my academy. Like, I'm I'm a very certain way when it comes to my students. Like, I want a certain type of student to work with, and there's this other certain type of people that I won't work with. And the ones that want to train and work and take it serious, even if it's like just kind of something they do 2-3 days a week, when they're there, we're taking it serious. And when they're, but I don't want to work with people that are lazy, out of shape, don't want to be serious with their jiu-jitsu. Like, I didn't quit General Motors to just do this as a game. I took it as it's a lifestyle for me. And so if you want to come into my world, come into my mat area, come into my academy and be a part of that, then you have to be serious. You have to do better. You have to take care of yourself better. It's just the way it is, because that's what my job is to do. My job is to help other people be better versions of what they were before they came in, period. So it's not okay to stay where you're at, period. So do better, okay? Do more, stop doing less, get yourself out of the rut that you're in and get back to helping yourself and your people out. All right, guys, gotta go, gotta train. Catch you guys on the next one. We'll see ya.